Good morning, students. I hope you all are fine at home. Children, today I am going to teach you lesson number 6, population. Now let's see what do we mean by population. Population means the people live within a political or geographical boundary. Children, it means number of people living in a specific geographical area. This is known as the population of that area. Population is an important resource of any country. Children, resource means like we have raw material. Okay, here we have a people. They are very important resource of any country. You can take the example of coal also. Coal is a piece of rock which lies deep inside the earth crust, but when you bring it out using technology, it becomes a resource. Yes, the qualitative aspects of populations are very important for the nation's economic and social progress. Means, so far, the economic and social progress of a country, it is important that the citizen should have a qualitative aspects by education, moral values, creative skills, etc. Now let's study about the population of India. Children, here you can see a map of India. This map gives us a clear picture of population of India is not evenly distributed. That means all the regions are not having same number of people residing there. You can see the regions at the northern plains, the dark dots over there have a dense populations, and the southwestern part of a country the population is dense, means you can see a Kerala side. Number of people residing here are more compared to other regions. Let's see geographical explanation. India's population is around 121 crores according to census 2011. So children, in 2011, population of country was around 121 crores. India is the second most populous country in the world. Yes, the first one is China, and we the second in the world when it comes to population. India occupies only 2.41% of the land area of the world, where as it supports 17.5% of the world's population. So its occupies means India occupies land 2.41% out of 100%, and it supports 17.5% world's population. So we can say it is dense populated. India's average population density is 382% per square kilometer as per 2011 census. Means in 2011 when it was calculated, it was found the data which we have is that in an area of 1 square kilometer the number of people residing is an around 382. In India, population is very unevenly distributed. Physiography, climate, and availability of resources play an important role in distribution of population. So we can say the distribution of population depends on the physiography, that is hills, plains, deserts, deltas, where these people or these regions are. According to these regions, we can say the population varies. The second factor is climate. Third is availability of resources. Whether resources are available easily like raw material, labors, markets. We find these areas is densely populated due to the fertile land, plain land and availability of water. Human selected. This settlement have been established this past for many years. So we can say some of the regions are densely populated from past many centuries as these areas have fertile land which is needed for agriculture, flatlands disused for the constructions of railway tracks, roads, and abundance of water supply which is again needed for agricultural as well as various other factories product. Children, due to farming, industries and trade, the proportion of the population got concentrated in few places. Example, the northern plain of the country, Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, Pune, Bangalore, Chennai, etc. On the contrary, in mountainous hilly regions, dry desert areas, dense forest areas, densities is sparse because of inaccessibility, absence of facilities and tough life. So children, see the Himalayan regions, Jammu and Kashmir, the northeastern regions, these are all mountainous hilly regions. Then we will talk about desert area. The left side we have Thar desert, that is the western part of the Rajasthan. Then we have the forest areas, that is the northeast as well as in the Sundarbans. These are the regions where the density of population is sparse, means less. You know what could be the reason? Yes, because they cannot reach out to the places easily, and they don't have the proper facilities like the railway, job opportunity, and living in the regions is not easy, so the life is tough. Now observe the map and answer the following question. The first question is state with highest population density. Children, I have provided you the answer, but you try to observe the map and find out the regions and the places. Second, states with lowest population density. Please try to find out from the map. Third, on the basis of the maps given above classification, the distribution population in India in the following table. Answer is given to you. On the right side is the name of the state or union territories. Now question number 4. Correlate the climate and physiography of India with its population distribution and write a note on it. Again, I have given you the answer, but please try to frame your own answer, and when needed, you please refer it. Now let's see population of Brazil. Well, to begin with, can you name the 7 continents? Yes, they are Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Australia, Antarctica, Europe. On the right hand side, the map provided to you, and it is the map of South America, and we are going to deal with the most populated country of South America, that is Brazil. So it is said Brazil is the most populated country in the South American continent with a population of around 19 crores according to the census 2010. So in 2010 it was calculated 19 crores. So according to the population, the rank of Brazil is 5th Can you name the first and second? Yes, we have China and second India. It is also fifth in the world with respect to area. Means on the basis of area even it ranks fifth in the world. Brazil occupies 5.6% of the world's total land and has 2.78% of the world total population. Therefore, the density of population is around 23% per square kilometer. That means 23% can live in 1 square kilometer area. Well, you remember how many people live in 1 square kilometer in India? Yes, it is 382%. The distribution of population is very uneven in Brazil, means it is not equally distributed. The majority of Brazilians have concentrated within 300 kilometers, means all the Brazilian people live in the area of 300 kilometers only. On the other hand, the interior of the Amazon basin is very sparsely populated. That means the interior of the Amazon basin, you can see on the right hand side, the map provided to you show the Amazon basin. So this is the regions where population is very less. Few peoples live there. As you all know that because of the unfavorable climatic condition, unfavorable climate, heavy rainfall, accessibility and dense forest are the barriers to the development of the human settlements here. That means, so the barriers here means the obstructions in the path of the human settlements. So the human settlements cannot develop. Unfavorable climate means extreme climate, very cold, very hot. Accessibility means that regions cannot be used very easily. We have heavy rainfall as well as dense forest. Therefore, settlements occur only in few places. In Amazon basin, the central and the western part of the Brazil is less populated and density of the population is moderate here in the highlands regions. Now see children, figure 6.2b we need to discuss, okay? Let's see question 1. We will see index here and it shows different colors. Each color shows number of people living in per square kilometer. So the question 1 is, in which area is population greatly concentrated? So can you tell me the area? Yes, the two areas is already marked for you. Population is greatly concentrated in the state of Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro, as well as in the southeastern coastal regions. Now we have the second question and figure 6.2a is provided for this. Let's see question number 2. In which area is the distribution of population sparse? Answer: the distribution of population sparse in the Amazon River basin located in the northern regions near equator in Brazil. Let's see question number 3. Prepare a note on factors responsible for the uneven distribution of population based on study of Brazil you have made so far. Children, please go through the answer which I have provided you. Fourth question, identify the type of map showing distribution. So can you name it? Yes, dot method has been used to show distribution in this map. Children, I hope you have understood the portion which I have taught today. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.